No, we'll just start.
Gentlemen,
Oh, what's
how are you doing?
See, boy, I've only
Welcome.
just realised I've dropped the bollock here. I've got about that much of my shin in the sun.
My legs are burning up.
Distribution.
My legs are burning up here and all.
Will you swap then?
We can't. We're tucked in, aren't we?
No.
Episode 2 of the World Cup special podcast. And what a setting.
What a setting.
There it is, Doha.
That is Doha.
Doha.
We've got the, we're on the beachfront cafe, so the lapping of the waves will set the mood for all you audio listeners.
So basically what we've done is we've found a cafe and we just said, can we film here? And he didn't understand what he said, but he nodded, so we've set up camp. So whether we'll get through it all, who knows?
Yeah, we could get kicked out.
We're at the Chronicle, which is it's a 6-kilometre stretch all the way down the seafront, and there's different fan events going on, festivals, big screens.
Correction.
Sorry?
It's the Cornish.
The Corniche, sorry.
Yeah.
What did I say? The Chronicle?
The Chronicle.
Yeah. We're going to let it slide.
Yeah.
But for the viewers and the listeners, we're in the Corniche.
How long have we been here now?
About 70% burns.
days.
In the country, I'd like to make that to you.
And we've had a few walks up and down. The fans, mixing with the fans, haven't we? There's been with all the controversy, but like, I think we mentioned the last one. The baton's over to the fans now, and there's been a lot of love from a lot of different nationalities.
Everybody seems to be interested in each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
where you
with
from
Americans last night,
Yeah.
chatting with them. Danish.
What about the Saudi Arabian in front of us?
Oh,
He was my favourite person on this trip.
possibly
What
favourite
a
person
fella,
ever. Well, shall we give us all an opinion so far?
Yeah.
I've loved it.
Chris?
Yeah, it's been great
Yeah.
so far.
The thing was the ticket
problems.
thing, wasn't he? But that's
Yeah.
the FIFA app crashed. Like it's
Yeah.
one of them things. But everything else,
It's been well organised, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think they've possibly fixed that problem, because we had to walk down to the Mexico game last night to have a look around, and there was no ticketing issues, were there?
No.
I was actually thinking as we were walking to the ground, because I took my bag. I was like, do you know when you were building my house in Manchester?
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you'd be giving us a burrito fancy dress to put in a rucksack to carry to a football ground in your first ever World
We took
Cup?
some Mexico
In Qatar.
fancy dress, didn't we? We had a couple of sombreros, ponchos, and a burrito. And you should have seen security man's face when he's pulling that burrito out of the bag.
He was getting his mates over.
Would you,
Look at this.
Come and have a look at this.
Or do you think we're going to be dressed as a burrito? But no,
So,
it's
a bit of an
been
update.
good.
Bit of an update since, obviously, the last episode. We were on the yacht, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
We've flown to Qatar. As you,
Right.
John wasn't happy because we missed out on the yacht.
Yeah, I was going to
On the
say.
party. We went to the desert, didn't we?
Yeah,
You've
well,
seen the video.
to be fair, like you've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be on a yacht all afternoon and at a party on a yacht at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, right? Granted, it might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to ride on a camel, but which do you really want to do? Ride on a camel, 40 yards, turns round and rides back? Or,
We're blaming you anyway, because if you came with us, we'd have been able to do that Thursday or Friday.
well, you're putting it on your own.
No, we needed you. Did he even go on a camel in the end?
Somebody asked that, why was John not on the camel? But it was
Shambles? Here he is.
Cruelty.
animal cruelty.
But,
Thanks, mate.
Thank
How
you.
are you doing?
Now, they're strong old boys, them camels.
Yeah, they wouldn't let Johnny on. John wasn't happy, was he?
No,
It was like, obviously we were here to make content, as they say, but we've got a once in a lifetime opportunity to party on a yacht at a fucking Grand Prix.
And so Chrissy booked this, was it a safari?
Trip
Whatever
to the
it was.
desert.
Trip to the desert.
Trip to the desert on the camels.
For 2:30, and it was strict time code, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So we were getting picked up from a hotel, probably 5 minutes away. And we were late, weren't we? We were
were
probably
late, 10 minutes
25
late.
too. We were pissed as well. Well, you were pissed.
I'd had about four hours sleep. Got giddy when we got
It's
there.
not lack of sleep that gets you drunk, Chris.
No, but I'd had a banana.
It's nicking
Yeah.
the free ale.
Yeah, and then I had a couple of shots, a couple more.
None of us had
couple
eaten, had we?
beers.
No, we're starving.
So
I
we
was
turned
drunk.
up. We've turned up. I could tell he was pissed. I could always. he just goes off on one.
That was another thing that pissed me off as well. Food were coming out at 2:30
Yeah.
on the yacht. So we were missing snap and all.
So he's walked off on his own like he normally does. Came back and went, they've cancelled the trip.
Crisis meeting.
Crisis meeting. Me, John, Matty, Chris, trying to work out, because we needed to get on the camels, didn't we?
We needed to get to the desert.
To make the video
Yeah.
work. So we're discussing, I'm ringing a camel farm, which shut at 5 o'clock. Matty's online trying to get a similar type of thing,
Yeah.
Similar
which was an hour
excursion.
away. So it was a toss-up, wasn't it, which one we were going to do? And he's just, well, you weren't even taking part, you were just hungry.
Yeah,
You were,
starving.
so you kind of half checked out.
I'd walked past the buffet to the toilet, and it was like an incredible buffet at this hotel that we were getting picked up from. And there were just crabs. I'm thinking, I could have ate a couple of them.
Yeah. But I'm taking part in this
But I've
meeting.
got to go on.
More important stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah. We've got shit to sort.
So me and Matty were like, which one should we do? Toss up. And I think it was you, wasn't it? So where the fuck's Baldy? I'm like, oh, I must have gone to the toilet. Another 10 minutes had passed.
So we got the
No,
excursion
Chrissy.
booked, didn't we?
Yeah, in the end we decided on the excursion. And was it you found him, Matty? Matty's come round the corner. Called you in, did he?
Yeah. Could John come and look at this? So I've walked around the corner and I've just seen him, and he's not gone with the option that I did of leaving, like walking past the buffet and walking back to the meeting. He's sat at the buffet. He's sat at a table with an empty plate near enough. So he's obviously had his scan already.
Rice round his mouth.
Yeah, it's all over the table because he's pissed. So, as I said, this is not our hotel. He's just helped himself to a buffet in a separate hotel.
My favourite thing is that I've walked round the corner and you were just like a little boy that's been caught doing something. You just had your knife and fork like.
I tell you what it were like. It were like, do you know, have you seen videos on online when somebody walks into the house and the settee's been ripped up, there's shit everywhere, and there's just a little puppy in the corner looking up with its eyes as if to say, it's not even me. And we were about 20 yards away from him. I think if I'd have been 2 yards away from you, I think that could have been the first Undr The Cosh fight.
So that, with the fact that the excursion had been cancelled.
Yeah, I
So-
just needed some me time. You know what I'm like, gents. I was pissed. The plan was going to shit, and I needed to remove myself from the situation.
We've left the yacht.
And I knew that a bit of food would sort me out. I thought a bit of food's gonna bring me back to the party, and we'll be able to sort something out.
So-
I did go to the toilet, and then I saw the buffet, and I was like, that is what I need.
So we had for half an hour, 40 minutes until the taxi were coming to pick us up.
Go on.
So we've got half an hour to wait till we thought, fuck it, we'll all go to the buffet. So we went to the buffet thinking that there's a good chance we won't have to pay. So we had a good fill, didn't we? We had proper...
It's you that fucks us
Yeah,
up,
you
John.
fucked us
too
you're
honest.
too nervous.
No, too honest. That's my problem.
Honest John.
Honest John, that's what they always called us. Too honest. So we got to the end of the meal and says, oh, should we have a quick coffee? Yeah, you've got to pay for coffees, they said. All right, no problem.
Do you know why we didn't get away with not paying, John?
Go on.
Because you asked for the bill.
Yeah.
First rule of stealing food is don't ask for the bill.
If that's my only fault, being honest, then fuck me, lads. Hey, it's not too bad, is it? And it was about £60 an head for this buffet, wasn't it? So it backfired, and we didn't have £60 worth of snap.
But we got out in the desert, didn't we? Got on the camels,
Yeah,
bit of belly dancing. It
was shite, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was rubbish.
it was an absolute waste of time.
An hour and a half away as well.
Yeah,
And we left the girls and the little one on the boat.
Yeah.
Imagine if we brought them.
living the dream, weren't they?
I
Then?
think you were unhappy at getting dragged away. Imagine.
Tell you what,
So-
I do feel like here. I feel like John Richardson on Football
We need
Italia.
an ice cream.
Do you know, like just sat in a Rome cafe.
Yeah. Can we talk about Dave's contribution to this trip? Or
Yeah.
so Dave is a valued member
I
of
think
Pacey
we're
Media.
calling this episode "Fuck Me, Dave."
Yeah. So, go on.
Where
you
do we
wait,
start, man?
Right. So, Dave flew over with me on the Friday morning. So, everything's all fine and dandy. He even got on a camel. So, he's happy. But Dave had not sorted his hire card out. So when you come to Qatar, you need to have your hire card.
So it's like your digital visa.
Pretty much, yeah. So
to enter the country.
To say that you've got accommodation to stay in, tickets, and it's not a place where you can blag your way in, is it?
Nah, not even you can blag your way in, Chrissy.
Well, we'll get onto that later. But so Dave's hire card had not uploaded.
Yeah,
it only had a week. It only had a week, Kenny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's let him off.
2 weeks. I think.
2 weeks he's had, yeah. So we had to leave Dave in Dubai, didn't we?
That was Sunday night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sunday night.
So you think it'll be fine?
Right, so Dave, have you got your hire card, haven't you?
Sunday morning.
No.
He didn't have a
Are you
clue.
not panicking yet, David? You're not panicking?
He was so
his
relaxed about
attitude.
it.
Yeah.
I said, you're getting in the country, David. Get in the country. Got to the gate about turn.
So we flew from a different airport. So them three went to the to their airport and basically got a message saying he's not made it. So we left Dave in Dubai. So we're thinking, right, that's no problem. It's only an hour flight. Like Alicante, they'll be fucking going all the time. No. The next flight was due.
Do you know what? I've lost. There's been that much shit happened to him. I forgot what order it went in.
So he didn't get the flight. He got himself an hotel. Got to the hotel. Turns out it was a brothel.
And the bed was piss wet through. So he left that hotel and went back to the hotel that we originally stayed in. So he had that drama.
Couldn't get a flight. Got a flight. Got to the airport, and the booking wasn't made correctly.
They'd overbooked the
So I had
flight,
to go
didn't they?
back to the hotel, the proper hotel, not the brothel.
Book another flight
Book another flight.
for the next day.
And then, if his luck couldn't change anymore,
So, right.
we're in the desert, and it rained.
There was a bit of a downpour.
So he got 3 hours to get to the airport for his flight, which was 38 kilometres away. So
Yeah.
what's that? 22, 23
20,
miles.
yeah.
Apparently, when it rains over here,
It rains.
It stops.
Yeah.
Everybody stops. So it took him 3.5 hours to get to airport, missed his flight.
The taxi driver actually said this is the first bit of rain we had in a year, and it would only happen to Dave.
So
when Dave needs to be at the
So he
airport.
couldn't get on the first flight. He booked the second flight. It got cancelled with administration errors. He missed the third flight, but luckily there were another flight in 7 hours.
Taxi driver was because obviously they were in this taxi for 3.5 hours for a 30-minute journey. And he kept saying, "Are we going to make it? Oh, my friend, you make the flight. Are we going to? Oh, my friend, we make the flight. My friend, you make the flight. My friend, I think you're going to miss this flight."
He even called in for petrol as well, didn't he? Oh, it was a win. But obviously when it came to a standstill, I don't know if people get rid of the water or whatever, but the taxi driver actually said women don't like driving in it, so women just stop.
Oh, so it's the women's fault. Isn't
Women's
it?
fault.
It's all over here, isn't it?
So he had to stop at the airport for 7 hours, stay awake so he didn't miss the next flight, and then he's landed here this morning.
And he's here.
So when we say
Hey,
we're
Dave.
calling it for fuck's sake, Dave, that's all we've said for the last 3 days.
It were almost.
Me, Dave. But he's here. He hasn't even been to sleep, man.
No. But
What a man.
so that's probably been his biggest hassle, really, hasn't it? Then there's a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, your ticket.
Only you. Only
The England
you.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've booked all our tickets and everything, haven't you? And
Yeah.
such as emails out and everything.
So we didn't have tickets for the England-Iran game. We've got our tickets for USA. We've got our tickets for Wales. And like we said, you've got your hired card, and then you have another separate app that store your tickets. Just Googled Iran-England tickets. I think we managed to get some for £160 a piece. Just off a website. So obviously, because everything's digital, you have to give them your hire card, and they said you give them your email address, and then they just pop up in your app, and then you've got your ticket.
They send them, don't they?
So I sent him a list of all our email addresses, all 4 email addresses.
And that's the last we've thought of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We managed to download them,
We've got them.
and you just kept saying, "I haven't got my ticket through yet. I haven't got my ticket through yet. Have you got yours?" That's all you kept saying for 2 days.
Yeah. So we're thinking he's taking the piss, aren't we, really?
But you got an email Sunday, didn't you? Or no.
I got confirmation that we got the tickets, but then as I started panicking, I went back through the email thread and then saw what I'd written, and I'd spelt my email address wrong.
So that's why. So your ticket's just gone to
There
a random email.
there was a stray H in there.
Too many H's.
Yeah.
Oh no, then.
The thing is, I'd say this kind of thing can happen, but it just can't.
Your own email
Like-
address. If it had got one of ours wrong, fair enough.
It was just.
I wasn't even surprised.
It was a
No,
straight
That's the thing.
letter.
Like, I'm sure that people watching this aren't
But
surprised.
he didn't tell us about it until like late, did he?
So we did have a ticket somewhere, but it had been sent to CHH RIS at underthecosh.co.uk.
So we got to the ground.
To be fair, we got down early to the ground, didn't we? And like I said, the atmosphere's been good up to now. Everybody, it was a right mix.
I think it's different. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's a normal football ground atmosphere.
I think with the England game only being the second fixture of the World Cup, obviously some teething problems there, and it was pandemonium outside the ground with it.
So
Nobody seemed to know what was happening. You had to have your Bluetooth on your phone. So people that didn't have the Bluetooth on weren't getting the tickets through,
Yeah.
and the queue. Basically, they had like a help centre, didn't they, for people that were struggling to get the tickets, and the queue was bigger than the queue to get in the stadium.
Yeah. Basically, you had to be close to the stadium, refresh your thingy, and then you get the QR code.
Yeah.
But the app went down.
But everyone's shitting their pants, aren't they?
Yeah, everybody's running round it. No ticket. And I thought, if this is I've no chance.
Yeah.
if I hadn't even got if my email's not even right, these lads just need to turn the Bluetooth on. I've no chance. We parted ways. You wish me luck.
What were you going to do? Because we didn't even sort that out, really, did we?
I just wrote down my email address and the email address that it had been sent to, and I was just going to say, I'm sorry, but it's gone to the wrong one. And
No problem,
hopefully,
sir.
they
You
could-
get your sent in.
Well, I was hoping they'd be able to see on the system that a ticket's gone to that email
Yeah.
address, and then I could show them the receipt, and we could take it from there. But anyway, I was probably, I'd say 60, 70 people from the front of this queue. I'm looking at my watch, it's 2 minutes to kick off. And then because there were so many issues, they just come out and said, if you've got a hire card, you can go in. And they just went, hire. And I was like, there is nobody in that queue moved faster than me. I'm telling you. I lifted the barrier for him. Policeman come over for lift barrier. I went, I'll do that, son. Whoosh, gone. Couldn't see me for dust.
So,
Hire, gone.
It looks so staged. Like,
so we're in the ground, like the national anthem has been and gone.
Literally, I was getting to the top of the steps and they were doing that countdown for kickoff. 3, 2, 1, showtime! As I walked through the door, perfect timing.
So to see his face, what a pleasure, weren't it?
yeah, and it was mad. We had to take it out the video because it looked far too staged. But you've said something about the two centre halves being from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And I went, the closest Bolton's here is in the Red Lion, 3 miles away. And as I've said it, I've just seen him 3 rows in front.
Came in cheering.
I couldn't believe I got
could
in.
not believe
I
it.
honestly couldn't believe it. I think we're all, but by that point I was emotionally and physically drained.
She's been trying all morning, ain't you?
Yeah.
Phoning Spain
Stressed.
and all sorts, and emailing and all that shit. And
Only you.
but you got in. England done brilliant.
Should we talk about the game?
Yeah, one more thing. There's
Go
one
on.
thing messing a bio or a description up of a podcast, but
Your own email.
a typo for your own email address is, let that be a warning,
Yeah.
Chrissy, man.
Probably one
Can't
of the
be doing
biggest
that.
days of your life.
First ever World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done by a typo.
Yeah.
But all's well
You
that
made
ends
it.
well.
Yeah, we made
I was
it.
missing you, Chris. We have got tickets, we're sorted. Surely nothing can go wrong for these next 2 months.
They're in a zap now. They're in a zap, so we've got them. But yeah, great start for England.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I
In a
did.
weird way.
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
good.
England, Iran was shite. I reckon.
No mugs, though, you know.
Well, I reckon
20th ranking. I know
Yeah.
them rankings don't mean much, but
I think they're just ahead of Wales, or just beneath
Yeah.
Wales.
I think on paper this is the England's group is the hardest group in terms of FIFA
Rankings.
rankings.
Nice early goal settles you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you think they're going to just sit in.
I like
Nice
this
early
music
goal.
that they play. You
What,
know,
after
every country's got its own song for when you
Have
score. Yeah, it got a bit boring after 6, didn't it?
I was going to say, why didn't they mix it up a bit?
Yeah.
I like the Iran one, though. A
Yeah,
little
it
dance, didn't
it
we?
was good. Yeah, they could have done with another one.
Another goal. Apparently, Harry Kane gone for a scan.
He didn't look right, did
on
he?
his ankle, yeah.
He didn't look right, man, but...
Harry Maguire came off just with illness, so he's fine. I messaged him this
poor, eh?
morning. He's fine.
That was a nice little name drop there, John.
Yeah.
Very
We got
impressive.
some stick about our lineups, apparently.
What?
That we gave in the last episode.
You interrupted us when I was naming my team. My other member was Saka.
All right.
I was going to say the main
interrupted us.
criticism that Chris were only playing 10 players.
And you'd have put him in and he scored 2,
Yeah.
so you'd have been rebel.
I'm a genius.
You'd have been genius. But yeah, so we.
Tell you what, Chris, you're getting some praise for your facts
Yeah.
from the last podcast. The foreign manager one, no overseas manager or something
Has won the World Cup.
ever, or
I think I've seen a fact today. Apparently, the Saudi Arabia manager's wife was married to some other national team manager when they caused a massive upset at a World Cup.
no way.
Swear to God. I don't know what.
Didn't he
is
get
that- is
sacked by
that fact?
Cambridge?
Yeah,
This-
got sacked by Cambridge, didn't he?
And then,
It's tough, that league
and then he's done Argentina.
We best do a fact check on that one, Johnny.
I've seen it today.
I knew as you were saying it, you thought I'm going to have to make this up here.
No, Matty, just have a look.
Just have a look. Who was the Saudi Arabian manager
I
married
have seen
to?
it today. But apparently 20 years ago,
It's
another
a football podcast, not loose women.
Another-
Fucking hell.
she was married to a man who was the manager of a national team that caused a massive upset at a World Cup.
Even if it's not
Also,
true.
do you think
it's fucking
she's the key?
marvellous.
She's the key, yeah. She knows her stuff. She's got your UEFA licence, hasn't she?
Bit of pillow talk
She
last
just tells me
night.
what to do. What you need to do is keep Messi quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
What
Did,
about Bellingham, man?
Jude,
It's the first time
Judy,
I've seen him
Judy.
play properly.
Yeah.
I thought Jude and Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice ran the show.
What were you looking down there for? You were just
Picking
you
a
were
name.
wanting that magazine that you got your team from.
No,
I
Bellingham
thought they ran
is-
the show.
I think if
Yeah.
he touch wood, if he stays injury free over the next 10 years, 12 years, he could be right up there. I'm talking like Zidane up there.
Yeah. He was like Gerrard in his pomp,
Yeah.
I think.
Just like cruise through the game. He's got
Yeah.
everything. Tackle, pass, run, dribble. Like
saying
he's
that-
got absolutely everything.
We were randomly talking about this in bed, but he can play the Phillips role, he can play the Mount role, all in one, in
Yeah.
one go.
Yeah.
He can
Do
play
you
the
agree?
4, he can play the 4, he can play the 6, and he can play the 8.
Yeah.
How old is he?
19, isn't he?
No. That's what, I thought he was older than that.
Yeah.
No, he's 19. Well,
He's
I was
the boy.
speaking to a guy about him last night in the Red Lion, and I think there really is only one club that he can possibly go to. Because how much is going
Barnsley.
to? How much is going to cost? Man United maybe be able to sign him, but is he going to go to Man United? Where they are at the minute. So there's only Manchester City who can physically sign him.
Do you think? I disagree with
I
that.
thought
Yeah.
Liverpool are supposed to be offering for some time.
So Liverpool are going to pay 130. He's going to be 130, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think
Man
he'll
U
go Liverpool.
Compare that.
I know,
There's
but
a lot
he's
of
not.
teams.
He's not going to want to go to Man U.
Why?
Because
There's
they're
a
bang
shit.
average, aren't they? They're
But
playing on a
I hope
Thursday
he doesn't-
night.
I hope he doesn't go to City, with all due respect, man. Because look at Phillips.
Yeah. Well, one of them.
but
He's
it's
a
still
different animal.
He's a totally different animal.
Did I tell you what? I was pleased for Saka. After the Euros.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. Do you think attitudes have changed a bit now? Like when you think back to like Gareth Southgate missing a penalty and like the stick that players got.
I think they've still
when
got
they
plenty of
missed.
stick, didn't they?
At least he didn't do an advert. A Pizza Hut advert. Fuck me.
That is
was
going to be a
bad,
bit of
wasn't
salt
it?
in wounds, that Gareth, isn't it? Come on, big un.
A lot of people were surprised though that Foden.
I
weren't in
know.
there.
Didn't
But he
play.
hasn't been playing for City, has he? I don't know if he's fell out with Pep or what, but he hasn't really played for City recently. Text Harry and find out why.
You want me to see if there's a bit of
Beef.
beef between Pep and Phil?
What else is happening, Chrissy? Who was your man of the match?
Jude. It was Jude. I thought he absolutely ran the show. I think he's going to be man of the tournament.
I think
if we
I
carry
said
on.
that at the game. I said if we get quite deep, he'll be in the team. The team of the tournament. He'll be in the team.
Do you think we're a bit weak at the back though?
No, because we've got 2 Yorkshire Rocks, haven't we?
Do you think he'll adjust formation as we get onto the bigger dogs.
Yeah, that's where we fucked up, wasn't it? We didn't get 4-4-3-3. We all went
Yeah.
5 at the back.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe tell them to go 5 at the back next game.
So,
Drop
do you
him a
want me to-
message
do you want me
now,
to tell
Jack.
Harry to tell Gareth, look, the lads at the Undr The Cosh think we should go back to a 3.
Yeah.
No problem, Gaffer.
We found a pub last night as well,
Oh,
didn't we?
yes,
Finally.
Did we?
Because you're not allowed random pubs,
No.
like obviously back home. They've got to be in hotels.
It was a bit
By all
surreal,
It's
accounts.
not
wasn't
too
it?
bad, is it, getting a drink? I know
No,
there's
you
been
can,
a lot of
if you go
stuff
into
at home.
hotels and that, you
Just
can get a drink.
go in any hotel and you can get a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went at that sports bar, didn't we?
Yeah.
In the Radisson.
Before the game. And then we've found the Red Lion
What a
in the
gap.
bottom of an hotel.
It was like going back 20
Yeah,
years in
it was
It was
time.
like
right.
going back to 1995.
Yeah.
There was smoking in
Smoke.
there. It took a bit for my throat to
Alright,
adjust
well,
again.
You were coughing, weren't you? Getting you now.
You know, there were two blokes outside of us on Cubans.
That was taking the piss. wasn't it,
JR in corner.
We've got JR and Columbo.
Columbo.
Got JR and Columbo behind us, just choosing on these big cigars.
But it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the band on.
Live band on between games.
If anything, the football got in the way of the music.
Yeah, the France
'Cause
game.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
We were up, weren't we?
Yeah. We're having a
dancing.
dance. They look good, France. last
Yeah,
night.
they did look good, to be fair.
Lad's done his cruise shit, hasn't he?
Yeah. You know the guy who went off? He's on his
First
cruise ship, bless him.
5 minutes.
Oh, I know. Obviously, it's missing the World Cup. One thing, it's going to be out for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but there's them yacht, the cruise ships.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of England fans on there.
Apparently,
The wives are as well.
They're on one, yeah.
one
think it's that one, right?
of my pals was on the cruise ship, and he says it's £17 a pint in there.
Well, that's one thing at the Red Lion. Well, how much was it?
They're doing an offer,
it
aren't
was
they?
£7 a pint.
So £7's obviously a little bit. It is a tad steep.
I tell you
For
what,
at home, but-
there'll be places in London that it's more.
Oh, you
than
can,
£7 a
you can pay £5.50 in Leeds and that for a pint. So it's not too outrageous.
Nah. It was 30 quid. 30, whatever they are, Qatari rials, which works out at £7.20 apparently.
Yeah. So you take that way, ain't you?
I've had a couple of messages about the tops. What are your thoughts on the...
Oh, yes. I've gone USA today,
Yeah.
and obviously.
John Harks. That reminds me of.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you
Lexi
pulled that
Lalas.
Eh?
Lexi Lalas.
No, John Harks. Were he playing for Sheffield Wednesday at the time? I think he were.
Ginger
I went out
beard.
after.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm glad you ordered me a couple of XLs when you got the order through. So do you know when you were giving me a bit of stick about the Rob Williams tickets? That is karma.
The best thing about it, Matty behind the camera is kitted out in England,
He's got the
USA
lot.
and Mexico,
He's got-
and you've got fuck all.
But
Where did they come from?
I went to Rob Williams.
Soccer Locker UK. I think he said he'll give us some discount as well.
Oh.
20% if you
Send us some shirts.
get over to the Instagram or website.
To be
But
fair, I don't think
Ronaldo, Bergkamp,
Lalas.
Lalas.
I've not seen many of the actual England shirts.
No.
No, like this
Everyone's
year's
just got
England
the
shirt.
classics, haven't they? They're too
Yeah.
bloody expensive, that's why. 75 quid.
No.
Yeah.
You can go to Sports Direct and get a bloody or Soccer Locker UK.
Yeah, it's a
And
nice
get-
shirt as well,
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
But also I've seen these like the 90 shirt.
Yeah.
That's the one we had. We got that
So
one.
if I had that on, I'd just match my
80,
teeth.
86. I've seen a few 86 shirts.
Yeah. So it's I don't think people are buying the new shirts, or they're certainly not. They're not even at the game.
Yeah.
Did you see the Saudi? There's 2 Saudis. I've seen a thingy this morning dancing in the street, and we need
Oh.
to get you doing
Dancing
it.
like a
Yeah.
Saudi.
Yeah. What's your dance? What's that? It was a weird dance, wasn't it, Matty? Good
Where's it
though.
go? Show us.
I can't really show you. I'm thinking
Mic'd
in,
up.
but unbelievable.
What, if you just talk me through it.
It's a bit like a. You need to get low.
Yeah.
No, not that low. And then it's like a bit of a jump, skippy forward. No,
Go
like
forward. So it's a bit. No.
kind of, but a bit more rhythm.
Yeah.
Fuck off, bit
Try
of
it.
It's a bit like.
Like that.
Yeah,
So
and then
what-
back
what-
this way. Something like that.
Yeah, I'll have a watch after.
The thingy, the president, national holiday in Saudi Arabia today.
Is
What?
it?
What? It's just gone. That's
I
it.
tell you
No
what,
work.
there were a kid in
Lads
front
done
of
well
us.
for you. No work.
There were a kid in front of us at the England game when he was Saudi. We were having a chat with him, and he was loving. He was bloody excitable for the England game. So God knows what he was like. Yesterday, his head
Oh
must
my
have fell
God.
off.
He was buzzing money.
Yeah. I think he. Do you know like the people over here and that, and everybody seems just very happy, don't they?
Yeah.
Like
There's a lot of love, isn't there?
Yeah.
A lot of love.
Yeah.
Amongst
They
the
can't
fans.
do enough for you in the hotels and
Yeah.
taxi drivers spot on.
Taxis are probably the cheapest thing. It's a bit. You get an Uber and it's next to note, isn't it?
I know. If we get a result Friday, Chrissy, can we have Saturday off? Like that. It's good enough for Saudi Arabia present, man. We're rushed off our feet.
To be fair, you've probably not quite got as much as much power and as much pull as a Saudi Arabian president. I reckon if he said, right, the next 3 weeks are off, nobody would bat an eyelid. Nobody's writing in complaining saying that I've got these groceries, they're going to go off. People need to eat, big un.
I tell you, all the talk about the heat as well. I wouldn't have minded a car in
was
stadium
bollocks,
with the air conditioning.
Yeah, I don't know what it was like down pitch side. I'll text Harry and ask him, but but to be fair, like in the stadium, it was comfortable, and then it actually did get a little bit cold towards the end, didn't it?
It's going to get worse as well because our next 2 games were the last 10 o'clock kick-off.
So because
First one was 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You'd think it would be
they just
red
need to
hot.
thermostat down though, don't they? A touch. We'll be
To be
all right.
fair, what on the halo? Let's turn it up, big un.
Smart meter.
But it was, it was comfortable, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do you know about United States of America?
Not very
Soccer
much.
team.
Who's the top boys?
Tell you who's good, and he won't be at Leeds very
John
long.
Arks.
Yeah,
Tyler Adams.
yeah. He's looked good for Leeds, hasn't he?
I think he'll get a move, unfortunately,
Yeah.
for Leeds fans, yeah. He's very, very good.
Where are these in the rankings in America? Are they any good?
They're up there.
Are they?
Better than Iran?
Better than Iran.
Are they higher in the
Yeah.
rankings in Iran?
Nah, surely not.
Yeah.
Pulisic,
Yeah, Chelsea. Tim Howard.
Tim Howard's in.
Is he in?
He's in.
Fuck off. He's
He
about
is.
60.
Does
Still do the job.
Does the thingy still play? Is he American?
Tim
The
Howard.
Fulham left back, blonde hair, or centre half?
Tim Ream
Tim
plays. And Anthony Robinson, who plays for Fulham,
Right.
I think. Just fact check that one, Matty, but I'm sure he plays left back. Apart from that, I'm struggling. 4-0?
I think, well, to be
So
fair, best case scenario is get a win, comfortable win against America, and then let the fringe players have a game on the last game, keep them sharp and whatever. And I hope that we obviously win the league, but I hope Wales go through and all. I was just speaking to loads of Welsh people last night and I think there's actually more Welsh here than English.
It was weird. You didn't see the Wales USA game, did you?
No, we're in bed.
It was a game of 2 halves to chuck a cliche in, because Wales just were a completely different team second half.
Well, they put the big dog on it there.
You're right, they should have brought Andy Carroll.
Keeper.
He gets a
You
lot of
used to live
stick
with
for
him,
saying
didn't
it.
I used to live with Kiefer Moore, yeah, for
He absolutely
5-6 months.
bullied him.
Did he?
Yeah.
thing is, they're not used to
Bullied
playing
him.
against players like that.
Yeah.
No big units like they don't play against.
I'm
them.
sorry, he's like he's 6'5".
He's taller than me. I think he's 6'5", 6'6".
He's a handful.
Can knock up a decent spag ball and all, bless him.
Can he?
Oh, aye. Yeah, because obviously I don't know what age he'll have been, but I'd have been 32, 33, and I flexed me age, power, and Keith, are you making a spag ball, love? Yeah, no problem, Parkin. so yeah, I used to live with Kiefer.
On that though, before we came, you were like, we'll go to we'll go find an Aldi, we'll do a big shop. Have we fucked on a big shop?
We have
Been
been
that
in a
much room service and fast food.
We have
It's,
been in
it's not that expensive, is it? Because I worry it's going to cost a fortune. But I think, £8 a meal in the hotel?
Although we did went to that supermarket, didn't we, and got the goat. Was it goat?
Yeah.
Goat curry or something?
Won't be going
Bones
there
in a
again.
curry should not be a thing,
too
man.
many bones. You can't eat them right, can you?
Nah. Every
Too
mouthful's
much
a thing.
crunching.
So yeah, so you can eat sensibly for
Eat
sensible
sensibly,
prices
drink
as well.
sensibly.
Well, we need to. I tell you, we haven't given a mention to yet our
Headline
saviours.
sponsors.
Swifty predictions. If
The
you've not already
heroes.
joined, the heroes, indeed. Our saviours, the
I
martyrs.
thought yesterday I'd cop for my treble.
Yeah.
Messi anytime, Argentina win, and over 2.5 goals. So when it went 1-1, Saudi Arabia, I'm thinking surely.
Thought it was nailed on.
Yeah, I've copped for my treble.
Yeah.
And then Saudi Arabia go and bloody score, don't they?
Yeah, so it'd be nice to get one of them in, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If you're not joined already, the link's in the description, both the audio and the video. And there's a £10 match bet there waiting for you. All you got to do, sign up, join along, and you get put tenner in, and you'll get another tenner in your wallet.
Who doesn't like a freebie?
And it's great. I was doing it during the England game. It's like Tinder. You basically, they give you the bets come up and you decide whether you're going to take it
or not.
And it's, like we said, it's 20 quid maximum. So a bit of fun.
The verification's easy as well.
Yeah.
Passport or driving licence,
And you're in.
utility bill,
You're in.
selfie.
Job done.
It's easier than getting in match over here.
But you don't have to be 20 quid. You can have a 50 pence, 20 pence, pound, £2. So you can have a little bit of fun watching them games where you're not really that interested in. But if you put a little next time goal scorer on, or
I'm
next
gutted with
card,
anything.
something like that.
I was gutted with that penalty because 6-1 come up England and I took it, and then penalty at end.
No way.
I've completely forgotten to. We got out at ground. Oh, you bastard.
Remember, you've got to be 18 or over.
Yes. Please do gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
Gamble responsibly.
Always gamble responsibly.
So are you actually complaining about having a bit of bad luck
Yes.
on the day of the England game? That is fucking.
That you didn't have a ticket for.
Didn't have a ticket.
That's irony, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Are you surprised Wales have brought Joe Allen? Because he's not played all season.
Has he not?
No. He's in
Do you
light
think
training apparently. They're trying to get him fit.
Do you think it's the same as Henderson? Like, just bring him experience?
Good around the place.
Yeah. Joker.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
Looks a bit of a-
hasn't Rob Page fetched a couple of young lads?
Yeah, he's brought
Yeah.
a couple of young lads for experience as well up bench.
Well, probably not going to be anywhere near, unless he's gone old school Rob Page and gone with they can make the fucking teas and coffees and that. You know what I
Probably,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Take a couple of lads from Wrexham, they can fucking sort they can sort of lads out.
Manny though, they've got a witch doctor on him.
Oh, he's done. It hasn't worked.
Has it not worked?
No, he's out.
Oh.
She's lost her touch in COVID.
Someone's given up the daughter. They sacrificed a virgin for getting fit.
No, she's lost her touch in COVID, bless her.
They're all going old school. I heard Harry Kane's got vinegar and brown paper on his ankle to try and get him fit again.
Another perk of Dave coming is that he's an unbelievable chef.
Yes,
So
We keep
although
hearing this.
did-
I'm not tasting anything
We did
yet.
feel sorry for him. We were more disappointed that he wasn't here to knock us up some.
He's got some lamb shanks in freezer.
I've been on World Wide Web, haven't I? I've done an order from a local butcher. I've got a full fucking mixed grill coming.
Dave's come in the room this morning and Party's just come out bollock or just greeted him. We're like, get me back in Dubai, he said.
It's like being back in that fucking brothel. just walking around with no gear on.
Fuck me.
You want your lamb shank tonight while you're watching
With some
Emmerdale?
roasted rosemary potatoes.
Hey, I tell you what, talking about watching it because you watched Corrie overnight, didn't
Yeah.
you? You got your VPN.
Yes.
If it wasn't for NordVPN, these podcasts wouldn't be going out
Why?
because our provider who we publish our podcast with is not allowed over here. So I bounced my location over to the UK, uploaded the podcast, no problem.
See
Yet
that?
again, landed on our feet.
Hey.
Fuck me. What are the chances,
Did you know
man?
this before we came over?
No, but thankfully I've got my NordVPN, and you used it last night for watch Corrie.
Yeah.
It's been ideal.
It was the omnibus as well. We've had a couple of people saying Corrie's not on a Sunday, but it was the omnibus,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Catch
I'll
up.
catch up, whatever
sorry.
it were.
Yeah.
So you get some fussy bastards.
So I-
don't you?
And we've got an offer for NordVPN in the description once again.
4 months free.
4 months free.
30-day money back guarantee.
Goal! There's been a goal.
Oh, no, it's
Oh
not.
no, they've just signed up no VPN.
Hey, he's got
The omnibus has just come
Saudi
on.
come dancing on.
And we forgot to mention the military style
Military
security,
style
Chris.
security. Keep all your passwords, your bank details secure. Links in the description. Get yourself involved.
Fill your boots. What else, Chris, eh?
We're
I'm
going to
starving.
the Fans Park tonight, aren't we?
Yes.
Who's the games? Belgium?
Belgium are
Germany.
playing. Germany.
Fuck knows who else.
Yeah. but we'll find out
Belgium shouldn't be far away, you know.
They always fucking up,
Yeah,
though, don't
you
they?
always,
goals,
you always have
don't
them down as an underdog, don't you? But they just never seem to turn it on.
No,
They
not
need a
an
joker
underdog.
in the place.
Not an underdog. They always come in as heavy, like,
I think they're going to do really
they
well.
underperform.
Yeah, with the players that they've got.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You know what I mean, though.
They're underdog, aren't they? But no, they're always favourites,
No,
aren't they?
but
Yeah,
not-
they are. Yeah.
Well, they're just,
yeah, definitely.
They're just there, aren't they? Underneath your Brazils and your Argentinas. I wouldn't have them as a favourite.
They should be. Look
With
at
the players they've got.
Kevin.
If this were the Euros, they would be first,
Top dog
second
favourites.
favourites
Yeah.
at worst.
They never turn it on, though, do
Well,
they?
that's the thing. It's different. Tournament football's different, isn't it?
When is Brazil playing? I want to get in the mixer with this big dog on.
Who knows when Brazil?
I'm looking at the wrong person, aren't I?
I'm gonna. What other game we're going to, by the way? So,
Japan, Costa Rica.
Japan, Costa Rica.
I've got my Japan flag
I'm
in the
with
rucksack.
I'm with face paint for that
Well,
one.
to be honest,
big
I-
red spot. Right.
After,
All
you know,
there.
Yeah, get it on the.
you know, after
slap
that curry goat, I've got a Japan flag when I take my shorts off and fucking bend over.
He did as well. He's washing his shorts in the pool.
Oh, I
Wasn't
was
even
just
our
going to get in.
hotel either, man.
I said, John, what you doing? He's like this. Getting rid of tiger stripes.
Zebra stripes in bottom at Calvin Klein swimming trunk.
Oh,
So yeah, so I've done a bit of washing yesterday in the Double Treelton pool. If anybody's in there, out floating. Yeah, I've got.
But yeah, we're getting Fan Park tonight.
yeah.
Fan
Sort
Park.
that in.
Can we
See
have
what
one in the
else is
Red
going
Lion?
on. One in the Red Lion.
Just one. Can we have
Ready
one
for
today?
Friday.
Is that all right? We won't take the piss, will we, John? We'll just have one.
Yeah, you
have that,
right?
editing and that. So
Yeah.
we'll get Ed down there and we'll save you a seat.
We'll get a bit of footage on our phones and that
Aye.
contribute to the video.
Yeah.
See you in the
I'm
morning.
looking forward to Friday now.
Are we going to wrap it
I
up,
am.
lads? Because my left arm's burning.
Yeah. I'm just hungry as well, man.
Yeah.
Get some scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right, thanks for listening.
We'll see
I'm
ya
watching,
at the
and we'll be
Far
back
Post.
after
Friday, after the next England game. We can react to that one.
We're off Saturday, aren't we, if we get a result?
Well, we'll see.
Do
We'll
it. So
see how you perform.
we're trying to blag one of the England training session, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you can get apparently Preston that can go in for the first 15 minutes. So we're trying to get into that 15, but we're not the BBC, are we? Or Sky or whatever. So
We'll sort
Imagine
it.
us turning up dressed like this, man.
We'll see.
Who the fuck are these?
Kieran! Harry! Harry, can you sign me this, Harry?
Right, come on, lads.
Come on, lads.
That
Let's get
Buffy's
out of that
calling.
sun. Come on. Adios.
Once again, a huge thanks to Susky Predictions for making this whole experience possible. And remember, over 18s only, and please go.